Hey, this is Judgment Awaits. Happy New Year's. How are you guys doing? How was your New Year's Eve? Hopefully nothing bad happened or anything like that. If anything crazy or weird happened, make sure you share that with me in the comments section. I'd love to hear about that and kind of live vicariously through you guys. I'm kind of to that boring stage where I don't do much for New Year's, but just curious what happened. Let me know too if you made any New Year's resolutions. I made a couple gaming ones. You know, as you can see, I'm running the AK-12 and I'm not running the Honey Badger. Also, if you notice my class, no IED, no thermobaric grenades. Man, isn't that crazy? I know, I might stick with the thermobaric grenades, but I'm trying to get away from the IEDs. I'm also trying to play different game modes. As you noticed the last video, I played some hardcore domination. I've got another gameplay from that kind of time that I played that I wanted to show you. I also want to start moving into core game modes a little bit more. I used to play core a lot more, but I've kind of gotten away from that. But I miss it, so I want to get back into those core game modes and just try different game modes out. But let me know if you've made any gaming resolutions. Maybe you want to get out of the corner and move around a little bit more. And I'm just giving you a hard time. I don't have a problem with people camping. Sometimes it's frustrating being on the other end, like right here. Oh, got me. All right, so maybe I do have a little bit of an issue with people camping. You always seem to ruin my kill streaks and ruin my videos, so I can't upload them on YouTube. I don't know. I know I have to quit calling people camping girls, all right? That is a problem for me. I know some of the people that watch my videos are campers, so, you know, I apologize. If we ever get in a lobby together and I call you a camping girl, I am sincerely sorry. I even have a pact with Babs. I told him, hey, if you hear me calling anybody camping girl, please tell me to shut up. So we're working on that, and hopefully I can get past that. But it seems like most people's New Year's resolutions have to do with health. You know, they want to lose weight or eat right. Those are two things that I could definitely do more. I've kind of gotten out of the phase of working out, and as a result, I put on some pounds and I've started snoring a lot. My wife is constantly kicking me out to the couch, or sometimes she can't wake me up, and so she'll go out to the couch, so I know that would definitely help me out. Plus, you know, I want to be here for my kids growing up, so I definitely need to work on that. I also hear a lot of people have issues or resolutions to quit smoking and to drink less. You know, and that is tough to get over. I was a smoker, did that for a while, and I tell you what, I quit, get back into it, quit, get back into it, and I tell you what, it's just tough to get past or to get over. Swearing was another thing that was really tough. I think swearing and smoking were the hardest things that I ever got past. So I want to encourage you guys, hang in there, get past them, get away from those things, get somebody to hold you accountable and help you out with those. But besides, you know, drinking less, smoking less, I think a lot of people have kind of these wealth-related resolutions. You know, they want to pay off their debt and start saving more money. I think those are two really good goals. I know personally I want to save some more money. I found that these are really issues of priorities. I used to think, well, if I just made more money, I could accomplish those types of things. But I've been listening to this guy named Dave Ramsey. He's a financial counselor, and he brought up a good point. He said, you know, if your kid was sick and he needed a shot that cost $5,000 by the end of the year, you would find a way somehow to make that happen. You would change your priorities. You know, you'd quit watching cable TV, you'd cut off other things, and you would get it done. And that's true, you know, so I definitely can see what he's saying about it being a matter of priorities. You know, that's something that's challenging me. Luckily, my wife and I are on the same page, and I tell you what, that's huge. So we've been changing some things, like for instance with Christmas, we put a $20 gift limit on the gifts that we gave each other, and we spent a lot less on the kids. Oh, and some people just left the game. I think there's only one guy left right now, so that's why we're kind of running around, or I'm kind of running around looking for this guy. Hats off to you for sticking in the game when it was a 1-on-6 or a 1-on-5. I really appreciate people who stick with it. But back to those resolutions, you know, those are the common ones that you see. I'd like to challenge you with the spiritual ones. You know, where are you at in your walk with God? We're called to be holy. So how you doing with that? It is possible. You know, it's tough. It takes a disciplined approach. You have to really be, you know, focusing on that quiet time, reading your Bible, praying. So I want to encourage you to check out those areas of your life and don't neglect them. Don't forget about them. I think they're really important. I'm looking at my kids and what I want for them and how I want them to grow up. And I tell you what, a big thing is going to be what they they see me doing, they're going to follow right along in my footsteps. So I want to make sure that my footsteps are going in the right direction. I don't always do a good job with that. There are things that I struggle. Don't think that I'm saying I'm perfect or anything like that, but let's, work on those types of things. But this game's winding down. Let me know what resolutions you've made. Let me know if you got any traditions that you have on New Year's. I know I go to my in-laws' house and we always have pork, sauerkraut, black-eyed peas, cornbread, mashed potatoes, and corn. That's like the meal. I'm not really crazy about the sauerkraut and black-eyed peas, but the rest of that stuff I like. But like I said, let me know if you've got any traditions or you've made any resolutions, whether they're life or gaming. But as always, take care and God bless. Hey, if you like that video, make sure you check out these other two. Over on the left-hand side, I've got my previous video where I went 54-4. I give you some nice domination tips and get some feedback from you guys. On the right-hand side, I've got another rage quit where I went 33-1, and I talk about how I handle all the stress that's in my life and everything like that. Don't forget to please comment, rate, and subscribe.